Merry Christmas, Foxy dudes and dudettes. Today on The Well-Rounded Dude, we are going to go over one of my favorite topics, streaming services and my favorite programming on them. If that sounds interesting, meet me right back here after the jump. So if you guys are new here, welcome to The Well-Rounded Dude. My name is Chris. We cover a whole bunch of topics on this channel, including men's lifestyle, men's fashion, men's grooming, and a whole bunch more. Like today, we're going over streaming services and my favorite programming on them. So Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year. It's magical, right? You get to see family, friends, people you don't get to see all year long. And if you're anything like me, about 10-15 minutes into it, somebody says something stupid and you realize why you don't see these people all year long. And you got to escape, get to a different room, chill out, relax, watch some TV. And that's where today's video comes in. You'll be spending it with me, so Merry Christmas, my friends. And I'm going to be telling you about the different streaming services and their programming on it that I think is A+. Okay, guys. We're going to get the major one out of the way first. One of my personal favorites, Netflix. What I love about Netflix is the variety of programming that's on there. From Dave Chappelle's comedy specials to some of the animation for kids. I really like the new Jurassic World series, Camp Creatious, they came out with. It sounds kiddie, but if you are a fan of the Jurassic Park movies, and especially Jurassic World, because it takes place during Jurassic World, if you're a fan of that, I highly recommend checking it out. It's really not for little kids. Adults can enjoy it too. But my all-time favorite series on there is Lucifer. So if you guys not in the know, Lucifer is based off of the DC Comics character, Lucifer. So where Superman and Batman live, Lucifer Morningstar is the devil of the DC universe. They've even included the character in the Crisis on Infinite series that aired over the CW shows, like Arrow, Flash, Supergirl. Yeah, he was on that too. But Tom Ellis plays a fantastic character. He's funny, he can be scary, intimidating a bit. My Foxy Dudettes, they're watching this. He does take his clothes off on the regular, so you'll enjoy that. My dudes, he can kick a lot of ass. It's very cool to watch some of the fight scenes that they do. And not to mention, at the soul of this channel, or the Well-Rounded Dude, we are a style channel. He always dresses in suits that are fit to a T. You can't go wrong watching Lucifer. I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't checked it out, I implore you, check it out. You will love it. Next up on the list, my dudes and dudettes, Prime Video. If you're an Amazon Prime member, which most everybody is, you get access to Prime Video at no extra cost, and that it's a fantastic service. Tons of shows and movies, pretty much the same thing that they show on Hulu, that you're paying extra for Hulu. It shows up on Amazon Prime Video. You can't go wrong with it, and it's included in your price. 1-2 day shipping and movies and TV shows that are streamed in 4K for no extra cost. Sign me up. So, my favorite programming on Prime Video, hands down, it's got to be The Boys. If you guys haven't seen this, it's a different take. It's based off of a comic book, but it's a different take on like the Justice League. Like if superheroes were real and, you know, in the corporate field, that's what this show is, and it shows how corrupt they can be. I don't want to give too much away. It is pretty violent. It's not for your faint of heart. I wouldn't let the kids watch it. It's definitely not something you should let your children watch. But for adults, kind of sit back and watch some violence and watch like a berserk version of Superman. It's a great show. I'm a little behind in season 2, but it's a great show. And plus, Barack Obama likes to watch it too, so how can you go wrong? Okay, so this next one, you can argue, is not a streaming service. Personally, I think it is. It's one of the apps I use the most, and that's Vudu. Okay, for you guys that don't know, I'll explain what Vudu is, and I'll try to make it as easy as possible. You know when you buy Blu-rays or DVDs and you get a digital copy, and when you redeem those, where do those go? What I recommend you do, and what you really should be doing, is redeeming them in Vudu, because all those digital copies go into your account and then you can watch them anywhere. So basically, Vudu is like your own Netflix. All the movies you own at home will show up in the Vudu app. And you can watch it on your phone, you can watch them on your tablets, you can watch them on your smart TVs, your Roku sticks, your Xboxes. You can watch them anywhere. So basically, it's like having your own Netflix, making your own account, and it works with TV shows as well. Vudu was formerly owned by Walmart. I believe they've recently sold it to Fandango. I could be wrong about that, but I believe they've sold it to Fandango, and business is running very smoothly. Also, what I love too is if there's a Blu-ray or a DVD that you own but you want a digital copy to, you can scan it with your phone and you can pay for the digital code, and it's about $2 to $5. Otherwise, you'd have to pay full price for the digital copies. But it's a great service. I highly recommend it. All my movie collection I have stored in Vudu. It's just great that you can keep those in your digital locker and just watch those when you want to. So the best part about Vudu is storing your movies in the cloud and using their service is free. There's no charge for it. What they do charge for is if you want to buy a movie from them, then there's a cost with that. And if you want to rent a movie from them, there's a cost for that. But they run sales all the time. It's nothing to be able to find like a new release later on for $10 for a digital movie, $5. They run all kinds of sales, mix and match sales, 3 for $15, and it comes in all kinds of formats, from the standard definition, the high definition, and 4K UHD. You guys can't go wrong with Vudu, especially since most of the stuff is free. It's your stuff. So I'm going to throw a couple honorable mentions out before we wrap this up. Pluto TV gets a very strong honorable mention. They have a great service there. There is all kinds of genre breakdowns, like action movies, horror movies, comedy movies, dramas. There's even down to like channels. So like MTV has a channel on there, MTV2 I believe. Then it breaks down even further. Like you can watch certain shows on there, like Beverly Hills 90210 has a channel where they just show episodes of that show. Baywatch. Gordon Ramsay has a channel, so all of his shows are on there. They'll stream over. Some of them are even the stuff that he did over in England that we never got to see over here. So some of the original, the OG Kitchen Nightmares are on Pluto. It's a great service. You guys don't want to miss it. There's even a Ninja Turtle channel. Another honorable mention would be Tubi TV. It's a great service. They do stream in high def. And the programming there, you do have commercials, but it's very minimal advertising. And there's a whole bunch of movies on there. Uncut movies for adults, stuff for kids. A favorite of mine, Transformers Prime. All 3 seasons is on there. Unlike Netflix. Netflix only has the first season. Transformers Prime has all 3 seasons. If you guys have not seen Transformers Prime, give it a shot. It's a great show. Do yourself a favor. Check it out. So our next honorable mention, YouTube. It's a great streaming service. Technically an app, but still, whatever. I've learned a whole bunch on YouTube. I built a computer by watching YouTube videos. I learned how to style certain things, my hair, my clothes, from YouTube. There's a whole bunch of videos on there that can help you learn or just straight up entertain you, or both. So it's a great service, and this is the perfect time to ask. If you haven't yet, drop me one of these, and please subscribe, hit that notification button so you're aware of every time I upload a brand new video, so you can be entertained and also you can learn something. We try to bring high value content around here. Okay guys, so the last streaming service I'm going to recommend to you guys today is HBO Max. HBO Max is new on the scene. They've got a whole bunch of programming, from old episodes of The Fresh Prince, who doesn't love Will Smith, right? To movies. All the stuff that comes with HBO is included in HBO Max. Unfortunately, DC Universe is folding. It's turning into just a strictly comic service, but all the original programming there is on HBO Max now. So your Titans, your Harley Quinn, what's the other one? Doom Patrol. I never watched that one, but I mean, that's on HBO Max now. Plus, I mean, speaking of Fresh Prince, they had the Fresh Prince reunion special on there not that long ago. It was really good to see, a really heartwarming and touching thing. And as if you guys haven't heard, all of Warner Brothers movies for 2021 are going to be released on HBO Max first for 30 days. And that starts today with Wonder Woman 1984. It's going to stream in high def. Actually, I take that back. It's streaming in 4K. That's amazing. It's going to be the first programming on there in 4K and HDR. It's going to have everything that you could possibly want, like Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, HDR 10 Plus. They're pulling out all the stops for these. So it's well worth the money. Chances are, if you have HBO, it's included in your subscription. But we are running a giveaway here where there's 3 chances to win, and you could win yourself a 2-week trial of HBO Max. The rules are simple. All you have to do is like this video, comment on this video, and be a subscriber. That's 1 chance to win on YouTube. The second chance is on Instagram. Follow the Well-Rounded Dude on Instagram. Like and comment on one of the recent posts. That's another entry. And the same thing for Facebook. Like us on Facebook. Comment and like on one of the posts. That's a third entry. You have a chance. 3 chances to win one of 3 2-week trial codes. You can't go wrong with that, guys. And just to clarify, you can only win once. So if you win on YouTube, you can't win on Facebook. You can't cross-win. But it's a great deal. And HBO Max has stopped with their free trial. So this is really one of the last chances you guys have to get a free trial of the service. And you can't go wrong. And you could redeem it today. You could hold on to it. I believe they're good until March. So, I mean, anytime if Wonder Woman ain't your thing, but you want to see King Kong versus Godzilla, which that's one of the ones that's coming there, you can wait to that. It's up to you. All right, so now is just as good as time as any to remind you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share across all the platforms that we're on: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, share. That helps. That helps this channel to grow. I want this to be a big community. And please be sure to check out our website, thewellroundeddude.com. Check out our merch page. Dude15 gets you 15% off of your total purchase for the entire month of December. We're closing in, guys. It's only a few more days left in December. And that's going to do it for this video. Once again, Merry Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday with family and friends. And if they've annoyed you, turn on Netflix. Or HBO Max, because Wonder Woman is on there. All right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.